and to
Exactly.
use
That's right.
all the
Yep.
the assets of society to help them achieve their
100%.
expression. And the idea that there's this overlay that now we're lowering the barriers to them facing potential legal liability for that's a chilling effect to some of your
Yes.
listeners. They
And the
might be
question is
thinking, now I'm more at risk of being liable for
100%.
just
So
quilting.
I think that I 100% agree with you, and I was super anti CCB from the very beginning. I have a little bit of a door open, a little bit by what I'm seeing there. I also think it's interesting that having lawyers involved with it seemed to make it worse. And that I like the pro se people. They're just telling their story and like, let's sort it out. I'm really curious. It'll be really interesting to see what happens. But yes.
Well, it's fun for us as IP professors, putting aside kind of the human drama involved with each case.
Yeah.
Because now we get a whole new data set about how
Exactly.
people think about
100%.
copyright law,
That's right.
how they
Exactly.
enforce copyright, how they reuse third-party materials,
Right.
and
100%.
how a judicial system can be built with a different set of rules that might achieve different outcomes, maybe for better, maybe for worse. So from a purely academic standpoint, I'm really excited to get this data set. It gives us a whole new prism into the popular interactions with copyright law.
100%. Yes, the ecosystem. Well, anyway, Eric,
we could go on for hours.
I know. I love it. You are magnificent, and thank you for coming on. Will you? We would love to have you on back when the Supreme Court makes their decisions, so we understand what they are. Right now, we're just kind of hearing it in the news and wondering what it is. I did assign a bunch of your work to my students, and they do it as a writing quiz so that they read stuff. And I had the same experience that I had one student come up and say, this has changed my life. How do I do this? How do I practice in this area? What do I need to know? Like, he was so excited yesterday about the work that you do and didn't know anything about 230 and do we have classes on it? How do I get involved with all this? It was quite lovely. So
well, I love hearing that. I mean, that is easily one of those top 3 moments as a law professor where someone comes back and says something that you said or did actually made a difference. Right. So thank you for sharing that.
Yeah. All right. Well, hold on just a second. Let me return. Oh, and you're okay with us posting? Do you need to review it before we post us? So I hope you're listening to this and sewing as you're listening or doing whatever else you love to do as a hobbyist. And I will see you again shortly.